guys. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. My name is Martin. Stick around for the news. Like, subscribe, and share. Right, hit the subscribe button right here. Remember to check out this book, Hip Hop and Igbo Culture. It's on Amazon.com, so check it out. All right. Thank you. By yours faithfully, Martin Ifanchukwu on Amazon.com. Stick around for the news.
Ekene Maria Egyptel na Grace Osebru Anonyeli Ede Ngozi n'etiti Igboro niile ọ dịazị Ngozi bụ nwafọ gị Jesu.
Maria dị asọ nne nke Chukwu, rịọbara ịgba ndị nje arịrịọ, kịta na n'ọnwa anyị. Amen.
Nyaju odibo nwanyị nke Osebru ụwa.
Ka o rere m ka isi kwu.
Ekene Maria Egyptel na Grace Osebru Anonyeli Ede Ngozi n'etiti Igboro niile ọ dịazị Ngozi bụ nwafọ gị Jesu.
Maria dị asọ nne nke Chukwu, rịọbara ịgba ndị nje arịrịọ, kịta na n'ọnwa anyị. Amen.
Okwu emela arụ.
O wee binyere anyị.
Ekene Maria Egyptel na Grace Osebru Anonyeli Ede Ngozi n'etiti Igboro niile ọ dịazị Ngozi bụ nwafọ gị Jesu.
Maria dị asọ nne nke Chukwu, rịọbara ịgba ndị nje arịrịọ, kịta na n'ọnwa anyị. Amen.
Rịọbara anyị arịrịọ ọnne nke Chukwu dị asọ.
Ka o weta onye aka nkwa nke Kristi.
Arịrịọ anyị na-arịọ gị o Chukwu ka erinye Grace anyị n'ime obi anyị ka anyị bụ ndị anyị butere ozi ọma wee mara iwere arụ Kristi nwa gị site n'afọ ya na obi ya wee bata n'otito na mbilite n'ọnwụ ya site na Kristi dị nwe anyị. Amen. Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Etu ọ dị n'isi na kịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebe ebe. Amen.
Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Etu ọ dị n'isi na kịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebe ebe. Amen.
Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Etu ọ dị n'isi na kịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebe ebe. Amen.
Ka mkpụrụ obi ndị niile kwerenụ gara aga
site n'ebere nke Chukwu ka ha zuru ike na ndokwa.
ka mkpụrụ obi fa zuru ike na ndokwa.
Amen.
Namekwara mmụọ gị.
Ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụnụ, Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Amen.
Ekpere a bịara gị site na nkwado ndị Love Bite Food and Beverages Limited Nnobi, ndị na-alụpụta Love Bite Bread nọ na nọmba 1 Nwotu Mmadụka Close, Umuru Nnobi, 081-49-82-82-54.
Ebonadi FM, 24 hours of informative, educative, and entertainment programs. Can't stop, won't stop. On Ebonadi 103.5 FM.
Listen to news updates on Ebonadi 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonadi FM breaks the news with actualities.
And the link that people are hoping for a new Nigeria.
You can as well listen
On 3.5 FM news update today, Thursday, the 28th day of March 2024, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifanchukwu Ekeze is my name. The headlines. Washed Road. Traders hold solidarity rally. Warn politicians to stop distracting Soludo. Labour Party reserves 2027 presidential governorship tickets for Obi Oti. APC chairman attributes mass exodus of PDP members to APC to Mwifuru's stirring performance. Insecurity, major hindrance to development of Nigeria. Southeast leaders. Abia littered with abandoned Niger Delta Development Commission projects, Oti tells minister. Senegal, opposition candidate fire won 54% in presidential. Now, details. Washed Road. Traders hold solidarity rally. Warn politicians to stop distracting Soludo. Traders at Ochanja Market and residents of the Fege area in Onitsha, Anambra State, have warned the politicians in the state to desist from distracting Governor Chukwuma Soludo with propaganda. The traders and residents stated this during a solidarity rally to support Soludo for what they called his massive road infrastructure in the state. The solidarity rally followed the trading video of a road built by Soludo in the area, which was washed off by rainfall on Monday. However, during the Solidarity rally on Wednesday, the traders described the video as a mere propaganda aimed at distracting the governor. Leader of the rally, Chief Okodere Obiwanne, who spoke to journalists, said they are protesting against the antics of desperate politicians who are sparing no effort in an attempt to discredit the work that Soludo is doing in Ochanja, Onitsha, and Anambra State as a whole. He said, as far as we are concerned, nothing is wrong with the road. The contractor was putting the initial layer of the asphalt on the road when the very first major rain in Anambra fell, with the attendant flood unseating the hot asphalt that is yet to settle on the stone base. Labour Party reserves the 2027 presidential governorship tickets for Obi Oti. The Labour Party says he has reviewed the performance of his presidential candidate in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, and his governor in Abia State, Alex Oti, and has decided to reserve his tickets for them in the 2027 general elections. A communique circulated after the party's convention of Wednesday, which was signed by Julius Abure and Alhaji Umar Farouk Ibrahim, National Chairman and National Secretary respectively, also called on President Bola Tinubu to tackle the rising insecurity and inflation in the country. The communique said, based on the antecedents of the presidential candidates before, during, and after the 2023 general election, it was recommended that the 2027 presidential ticket of the party be solely reserved for His Excellency Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, the national leader of the party. Furthermore, the convention in session reviewed ongoing development and performance of his governor in Abia State, His Excellency Dr. Alex Oti, and passed a vote of confidence on him and recommended the 2027 Abia State gubernatorial ticket of the party be reserved for His Excellency Dr. Alex Oti. The party assured its members across the country of an optimistic and bright future and equally appreciated all forums, groups, and others for the steadfast support in the 2023 general election and onwards. APC chairman attributes a mass exodus of PDP members to APC to Nwifuru's staring performance. The chairman of Progressive Congress APC, Ebonyi State, Chief Stanley Okoro Emma, has attributed the mass exodus of over 5,000 PDP members into APC to the Governor Nwifuru's staring performance and the government of inclusiveness, which has led to the rapid development of the state. Chief Emma said this at Onweke, the headquarters of Isaac Stout Council area, during a defection rally of the major stalwarts of the People's Democratic Party to the ruling party. He noted that the people had come to the full knowledge that no amount of distraction can distort the people's charter of needs agenda, adding that there would be greater development if only all the stakeholders in a Ebonyi project could come together irrespective of status, while commending the leader of the defectors and the PDP candidate for Ebonyi Central Senatorial Zone in the 2023 general election, Chief Lazarus Ogbe, for his decision. Chief Emaha reaffirmed his absolute belief that politics of inclusiveness is more gainful to the populace, unlike bickering, which dominated the Nigerian political space in the past and caused regrettable and avoidable damages. Earlier in his speech, the two-term member of House of Representatives, Chief Ogbe, explained that his recent move was informed by the governor's people-centered administration. He pledged to be loyal to the party's guidelines. Insecurity, major hindrance to development of Nigeria, Southeast leaders. Southeast leaders on Wednesday says the insecurity in the Southeast is major hindrance to the development of the region. Igbo leaders who stated this in a communique issued and jointly signed by Oke Emuche, Secretary General, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo Worldwide, and Chedozie Alex Ubunia, National Publicity Secretary, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo Worldwide, at the end of a retreat organized by Ohaneze Ndi Igbo with the team Akobije on Wednesday, March 27, 2024, at the Old Governor's Lodge in Ubu State. the retreat, which was attended by distinguished Igbo sons and daughters both at home and in the diaspora, including the governor of Enugu State, former ministers, members of the academia, traditional rulers, captains of industries, religious leaders, youth leaders, women leaders, was chaired by His Excellency Admiral Alison Madeke, GCON, reflected on the prevailing circumstances in Nigeria and the place of Ndibo in the current dynamics of Nigeria, in the understanding that the difficult times require divine wisdom. Hence the theme, Akobije. The Igbo leaders also reviewed the robust vision of the President General and the National Executive Committee of Ohaneze to reposition the Igbo nation in the scheme of things in Nigeria. The leaders urged the Southeast governors, security agencies, and civil society organizations to redouble efforts in the security sector. The communique reads, the general consensus here is that the provision of security will unlock our great potentials, especially in agriculture. The retreat also resolved to intensify its drive for the unconditional release of the detained leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekano. Abia, littered with abandoned Niger Delta Development Commission projects, OT tells minister urged the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Abubakar Momo, to mobilize contractors back to site to complete abandoned Niger Delta Development Commission projects scattered across Abia State. The governor stated this when he received the minister and his team, who were in the state to inspect road projects being handled in the state by the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs and the Niger Delta Development Commission. He regretted that Abia is a major victim of abandoned Niger Delta Development Commission projects, noting that some other Niger Delta Development Commission roles in the state were deplorable and needed attention. According to the governor, the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs and the Niger Delta Development Commission were important to the Niger Delta region, and he appreciated the minister for visiting Abia for a road inspection tour. The governor will noted that the major problem that militated against the completion of some of the Niger Delta Development Commission road projects was long-standing debt for jobs executed. Appealed to the minister to take a critical look at the issue to get the projects back on track. He commended the minister for embarking on the inspection visit and assured him that Abia would partner with him to ensure his goals were achieved. Earlier in his speech, the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Abubakar Momo, lauded Governor Oti for improved security in Abia at the moment and appealed to him to continue to make peace in the region a top priority for the economic prosperity of the people. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Senegal opposition candidate Faye won 54% in presidential vote. Opposition candidate Bassirou Diomaye Faye won more than 54% of votes in Senegal's presidential election, the Dakar Appeals Court has said. The court said on Wednesday the provisional results were based on vote tallies from 100% of polling stations. The results are expected to be confirmed by Constitutional Council in the coming days. Faye's victory came just 10 days after he was freed from prison. The 44-year-old Victor has said he wants a break with the current political system and is said to become the youngest president in Senegal's history. The court said a winning coalition candidate, Amadou Ba, took more than 35% of the vote, and third place candidate, Aliou Mamadou Dia, won 2.8%. Senegal's outgoing president, Macky Sall, earlier congratulated Faye, saying his win is a victory of Senegal's democracy. Analysts said his win reflected on protests against the outgoing leadership and divisions within a powerful but weakened governing coalition. This is where we draw the curtain on news update on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Washed Road. Traders hold solidarity rally. Warn politicians to stop distracting Soludo. Labour Party reserves 2027 presidential governorship tickets for Obi Oti. APC chairman attributes a mass exodus of PDP members to APC to Nwifuru steering performance. Insecurity, major hindrance to development of Nigeria. Southeast leaders Abia, littered with abandoned Niger Delta development projects, Oti tells a minister. Senegal, opposition candidate fired, won 54% in presidential vote. Here is a public service announcement about a missing item. Student Ecolab bag, which contains 2 bedsheets, brown trouser, brown envelope, container, prep 50, red polish, liquid. If found, please return to Ebona at 103.5 FM. You just listened to news updates on Ebona at 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifeanyi Ekeze. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
Listen to news updates on Ebona 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles, 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona FM breaks the news with actualities.
And the link that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM. How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebona FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be,
Government,
whatever. Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets, in your community. Street report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin Ifeanyi number the force every Friday 4 on Ebona 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face on Ebona the corner 24/7. Man is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebona 103.5 FM with Martin Ifeanyi Ekeze every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space. Views of political actors from various political parties on political process. Views of labor leaders, and most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebona 103.5 FM or you join online via mixlr.com/GistFM every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Keep a date.
Nwanne m ndị oyibo si home is where the heart is. Anyị wee bulie aka n'Igbo wee sị nwanne ebe ife ọma dị ụgbọ na-aga aga ka anyị na-eso. Nwanne every time m batara Anambra ka m nọlụ nwa aṅụlị obi m na-akụ resident Leofi n'ogidi egbugo m. Nwanne they cannot disappoint. Ịbata na residency ifunu rooms and suites luxuriously furnished. Nwanne ka m gwa gị nke bụ eziokwu, Residency Hotel nwere a restaurant ọ na-abịa ịbata dị asaa abụọ gị local and intercontinental foods and beverages ọ ga-abịa ilisie ido arụ. Nwanne baezianụ na bar where you are served with drinks, wines and spirits brewed in different parts of the world. In the midst of everything, security is 24/7. Residency Hotel, Leofino Gidi, Dina Kilometer 13, Old Enugu Onitsha Express Road. Call them on 081 40 933 512. Residency Hotel, Leofino Gidi, Ebano, and
Okay, guys, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share. Right, hit the subscribe button right here. Remember to check out my book, Hip Hop and Igbo Culture, by yours faithfully, Martin Ifan Tuesday, on Amazon.com. All right, check it out. You rock. Thank you.